Hey guys, it is Max. I'm back with another video. So, hospital story part 7. No, 6. 6 or 7. I can't actually remember. Where was I? Oh yeah. So I got discharged from a PU straight home. I got pretty bad this time. Oh yeah, if you can't tell, I've done hair. Anyway, back on track. I got discharged. Now I can't really remember this time, but for a while I just lay in bed a lot. Sorry guys. For a while I lay in bed a lot, but then all of a sudden I started going out on these walks, and they're like an hour to get there and back kind of walk. So it's a 2-hour walk. I went to see cows until they got moved, but I still went for a while after they moved. But they were mainly there whilst I was going on these walks. Yeah, I was getting pretty bad. I was getting like these thoughts of just ending it, I guess. I don't know why. It's just how bad I was. I wasn't ready to be discharged home. I don't think that. Yeah, I think that I wasn't ready. And then they just shoved me back out into the community way too quickly. Even though I was behaving for a while, doesn't mean I was actually doing okay. Like I really wasn't doing okay. And then I went home, everything started getting too much. And yeah, one day I set off out on a walk just so I could end it. I went up to this river thing and I thought about it, but then I was like, I don't want to go by jumping. I had to think twice about it. I was about to, but then I was like, nah, this isn't how I want to go. I took pills with me. I took them, I think, or I saved them because I wasn't in the mood to overdose. Then I went to the woods down the road from my house, which is like a 5-minute walk. I went there, I went up to the trees, up the bank, hid in my little spot, and they put something around my neck, and I just kept pulling and pulling until I heard people coming, so I had to get it off. Because I didn't want anyone to find me. And I didn't think anyone would go up there, but they did. I kept trying, like every day I'll go up and try, like at least 3 times. And that happened for a while. That happened until I got sent to hospital again. I kept self-harming every day. Like literally every night I would grab a blade and I would just self-harm with it. Let's say I needed a lot of plasters. I used up like a load of plasters. I was doing well for about a week or 2 after I got discharged, and then I went home and then I started going bad after the first week or 2. And yeah, I kept talking to my girlfriend at the time. I was like, we called every time I went for a walk, pretty much every time. She would call me all the time, pretty much. That's what you expect in a relationship though, so who am I to say? Oh yeah, I'm decorating my wardrobe if you can't tell. Back there. Yeah. Everything was just getting on top of me. I was like, what's the point being alive? Like, we only live to die. Like, that's the kind of shit I was thinking. But all of a sudden, it came worse than the time before. Like, when I started thinking about it, it just felt so bad. And then it got worse. And then I wanted to be here even less. Which I didn't know if that was even possible. But at night, I would also ligature, which is when you tie something around your neck. So I was ligaturing at night. I was cutting really deep. Like, I hope that one day I could die from those kind of cuts. Like, they were like that big. Well, some of them were a bit smaller. I would put paint, whatever, I put it in the cup so I could get an infection and get sepsis and die. Like, literally, that is what I was up to. And then, on the 31st of March, I took an overdose. No, I got really bad, and I could recognise it at that time. So I was like, yo, dudes, I need a hospital. That was in March? Like the 22nd of March? No, it was like the 20th of March. And then on the 22nd of March, they found a bed. And I had to pack straight away because the ambulance team were going to be there in like an hour. So I only just found out and had to pack. And I went into this hospital and I thought it was going to be alright. Like, they would help and shit, and it would help. But I went in, got treated like shit. They let me do whatever. They let me harm myself in any way. Like, yeah. And one day, I smashed a cup. Like, I got so angry. Like, because I was getting treated so shit there. Like, they treated me like absolute shit. I'm not even being funny. So, one day I got pretty mad about it. I think they said something to me, but I can't remember what. So I got pissed off big time. Went upstairs, and I was like, I need a cup. That's the first thing I thought about when I went upstairs with that cup. I emptied the cup, because I had some cold drink in it. Like, it was originally hot drink, but now it went cold. I picked up the cup. I locked my door before I picked up the cup. I throw the cup, it smashes, and I get adrenaline. Sorry, it's serious, but I laugh because I can say adrenaline. That, you know what I mean. Adrenaline. I threw the cup numerous amount of times. I hid some pieces on me. I put some in my pocket. I used the others. I went like literally like that across my face. I did it on that side there, and I did my neck in, and I cut my arm really deep with the cup. Like, not like my normal kind of deepness at the time. It's now minimized a bit, but yeah, I cut myself so big for this compared to now. Yeah, another time it was my birthday, the 1st of April. Someone else shared my birthday. I was up all night decorating the room, the main room, the lounge where everyone goes. Me, my mate C, and my mate K were like redecorated the whole of the lounge for me and this girl called K. Also called K. It's a different K, but yeah. We decorated it and everything the next day. But when everyone was waking up, we were still awake. We didn't go to bed. We didn't go to sleep or anything. And yeah, we decorated. I went to bed at least. Me and C went to bed. I don't know about K. The first K. KP. We'll call it KP. We went to bed and we don't know if KP did. I slept for a bit, C slept for a bit. Woke up, everyone made cakes. KP made a cake for me, especially because everyone was ignoring me and no one made me a cake. And they were like, the staff were like, come in the lounge to sing Casey happy birthday. And so I was like, don't really want it. But then I went in anyway. And I left like halfway through after they finished singing happy birthday. I was like, mate, you forgot about me. So I went, sat in the girls' lounge, and I just nearly cried. I think I might have. I was like, they don't even realise it's my birthday, and it's like, they should know that. Because the wallpaper says Max and Kay's birthday. But you know, it's what it is. They forgot about me. How lovely. But yeah, they forgot about my birthday, which was the horriblest feeling I've ever had. Even when I get told off by my parents, it wasn't nearly as bad as that. Someone forgetting my birthday. Genuinely worst feeling. I have no words to describe it, but it was the worst feeling. Once, me, my mate C, and my mate KP, we went and hid in a bathroom, just for the banter, really. I don't know what to call it other than banter, but we hid, and then they couldn't find us for at least 15 minutes, and mind you, this place was on 5-minute obs, and it was a general ward. But yeah, we were on 5-minute obs, and they hadn't seen us in 15 minutes. They were like, where's Max and C and K? And then they finally searched the toilet, came in, they blamed me for it. They literally blamed me for it. And one day I decided to tie something around my neck. They came in, looked at me, looked at my neck, walked back out. That's seriously messed up. Like, I could have died and they just let me do it. I could have fucking died and they didn't give a shit, and neither did I. I didn't give a shit, but I'm allowed to not give a shit because it's me. Like, I'm in here for a reason, you know? So I was basically allowed to not give a shit about myself. But yeah, and then another time I was just self-harming down the side of my bed. Because there was like a bed in the middle of the room, 2 sides, and a desk on the one side. I was by the desk. I was just there self-harming on my leg, on my arm, and they walked in, looked, walked back out. Again, different staff member as well. That says a lot. One day, because I kicked off the night before education, when I was planning to go education, they said I couldn't go because I kicked off. I was like, it was hardly kicking off. I didn't hurt anyone. I just hurt myself. So they were like, you can't go today. I was just like, wow. I wanted to meet my mate Jay from previous hospital. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to meet Jay. And basically they said I couldn't do. And another time I met Jay, we went up to this place called the Treetops. And we were playing pool and Jay came out and I was like, Jay! Like, I was so happy to see her and she was happy to see me. She was in a PQ, I was in a general ward. Yeah. That's it for part 6 or 7. Catch you in the next one.